Good morning, Jim Lurkey, owner of Safety Connections. And my focus for the week is making goals simple and those that work. Simple and those that work. So here's what I want to cover very, very briefly this week. Abbreviated, but I've already talked about goals. So here's my belief of where I think, in a nutshell, I would want to leave this message for the week. Goals, I believe in using the SMART theory. Okay, and what that means in a nutshell is specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable, and it has to have a timetable. Absolutely vital. And we share those, all right? And we keep sharing them at a minimum on a monthly basis. Weekly's good. I think that's good. But you don't want to beat goals to death either. So what am I trying to say? We got to look at where we want to go and what are the processes, that's the biggest focus, to get us there. And then how are we doing against the goal? That needs to be the ongoing. So with that, what else would I want to tell you? I'd want to tell you some of what I see, the biggest single culprits that we're not addressing, all right? The goal is, in most places anyway that I go, they want to create a culture, and it's creating the right culture. So if we're going to create the right culture and we're talking about goals, how can we motivate our people? And here's my thoughts. Those simple little rewards and how we can reward our teammates, whether it's cookies or donuts or something that we can change off and do little tokens of appreciation to let them know that we appreciate meeting our goals. So it doesn't have to be the big, but a little something to recognize the efforts. Ongoing, nonstop, because of everything's fast paced so far this currently. So we got to stay with that. So those little things we can do. Outline it, get it in front of people what those goals are. Get feedback from our employees. Do they understand the goals? We should always be going back. What's the purpose of the goal? Is it attainable? We can always adjust if you have to. Don't get so locked up, because that's sometimes where we get in trouble. The other thing is, in setting goals, this culture thing I was referring to, what are you doing with those people that throw their heads back and somebody's talking and you're having a meeting and you're trying to get a message across and you can't because the employees, they're trying to disrupt you. They're trying to get your attention, okay? So what I'm trying to say is we have to, as leaders, ask for the help. Why are we doing what we're doing, okay? Because we don't want to talk behind people's back. So what we need to do is confront the issue. If it means talking to the party or parties offline after, that's a big part to me of a goal and creating a culture that's called, in my opinion, a winning culture as well. So that's my message for the week. Have a great week, everyone, and we'll talk to you next week.